So every time we come here, they never take our order first. And this table came here after us, and they're getting their order taken first. My mom thinks. Wanna leave?
I don't know.
You're not feeling the vibes?
I just don't feel like walking anymore. And he didn't even come in. He just walked right past.
Let's leave. Huh? You wanna leave? I can go eat McDonald's. So we left. That's also not how you talk to customers. He said, let's get it, let's get it. Bro, if a man is shouting in your face, let's get it. What are you gonna do? Get it? No, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
So.
He didn't even apologize.
Yeah, he didn't even say
said,
sorry.
"I'm sorry."
Table next to us just had to get cups. Because, they had to get cups. No.
Is it just me, or has customer service gone to shit? Because I literally be trying to support small businesses all the time. And whenever I go to their little booths or whatever, the vendor stuff, they be waiting for me to say hello. And so I'm that type of person where I try not to be weird, and I be like, hello, how you doing? But off rip, that's the first red flag. And then they be real dry. What do you need? Like nothing. Like, not even hello back. Just, what can I get you? Second red flag. Then they be cracking me up because they be like looking at you real hard when it's time to tip, and I'll be heavy on the 0. What? That even happens when I be going to restaurants, and the host, they just be looking you up and down like, hello.
Hey Rych Babes, it's Robyn Milan, and welcome back to the channel where we do it the Rych way. Think rich, get rich, and stay rich. Okay, now listen, girl. Let's talk about this story that is going viral. It is a young woman, okay, by the name of Juicy J, paid $1,000 for a deposit to attend a celebrity makeup class in LA. She flew all the way from New Jersey, paid for her flight, paid for her Airbnb, only to be told that the class dates were wrong. She had to extend her stay for another week, paying even more out of pocket. And listen, this story really fucks with me for real. Like, when she finally showed up, she was denied a seat in the classroom because they claimed that she didn't have a deposit. Even though the site she used was still active, she had to call her bank to fight for a refund. But here's the crazy part. Not once in her video did she say that she was scammed. Everything claimed from both parties are alleged. She just lists the expenses and also what she has been going through. And honestly, I just feel so bad for the young lady. And I'm just so angry about this because it brings me to so many other things that I've been seeing on the internet. And this is where we need to stop and talk about what this really means. Okay, so let's get right into this video, girl. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share, and I'll be back shortly.
This is going to be my first and probably only story time. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. I came all the way to LA for a makeup class with Priscilla Ono. And this is not to bash her personally, but I just feel like this is very unprofessional on her business. So my sister, she purchased me a ticket to attend this makeup class all the way in Los Angeles. Mind you, I'm from New Jersey. On the website that we used and purchased the ticket from, it said that the class would be from September 5th to the 7th, or like 4th to the last weekend. And then we booked the trip, I got my hotel, and I was just gonna stay for that weekend. So when I got here and I got to the class, they're like, wait, no, the class isn't till next weekend. So I'm like, oh shit, like, what am I gonna do? My flight was that Monday. So me and my sister just decided to extend my trip. I rebooked my flight, I paid extra $100-something. I got another Airbnb, which was, I don't even want to disclose how much it costs to stay for a whole nother week in LA. And, I need to spend more money as far as me surviving out here. So all of this stuff is adding up. But, it's worth it because I want to do the class with Priscilla Ono. Like, she's legendary. Well, now they're saying that the payment that we made, which was $1,000 in a deposit, was sent to the wrong person. They're saying that their old website is not associated with them. And if I want to take the class this upcoming weekend, then I have to repurchase the ticket, which means I have to do the deposit all over again and the remaining balance. And we had no problem paying the remaining balance, but I'm not paying the deposit over again. And they're not willing to refund us the deposit because they claim that that website is not associated with them anymore, even though we got a receipt and a proof of a receipt of our purchase for the deposit via email from them. So it's just like, if the website is old and outdated, why is it still taking payments? Like, take the website down so people don't get confused and fly all the way out to your class with the wrong information. And so basically, when I came here, today was the first day of class, and I was talking to the assistant, Olivia, who has been in communication with my sister back and forth, and she advised that we just call the bank and get a refund. The bank is not honoring a refund. So when I came and talked to her here in person, she basically told me that we have to take accountability from purchasing the ticket from the wrong website, and that there's nothing she could do, basically. And they kicked me out. So I just came out to LA for no reason, basically. Like, I was just crying, but I just sucked that shit up because I know it's something bigger and better coming for me. It's just like the fact that they're trying to tell me I need to take accountability for purchasing a ticket off of a website that they made. Okay, I understand you're no longer associated with it. They're talking about they're under new management, and that website was managed by old management. That's cool, but it's still part of your entity and part of your brand. It's literally like PriscillaOno.com. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I just feel like it's very unprofessional to not, if not take the website down, at least put out a PSA like, hey guys, make sure you don't purchase your ticket off of our website from last year. Purchase it from this website. There's no warning. There's no nothing. So it's like, is it really 100% our fault? That's what they're trying to make it seem like. And they're not willing to accommodate me at all. So, yeah, they're just trying to shift the blame on us. So, yeah, so much for the birthday makeup class. I don't know. Thanks, bye.
Let's get into it, because let's start this out legally. Legally, the girl is owed for the Airbnb, the flights, the whole, the Airbnb again, the travel, because she doesn't have a car clearly, okay? So she's probably taking Ubers back and forth, okay? She risks her safety coming to California, somewhere she's never been, probably. California, by herself, to come take your fucking class, okay? And everybody's saying $1,000, but that $1,000, she said it was a deposit fee and $1,000. So you owe that girl about $5,000. And what I do want to say, Rihanna, I'm not telling you to make no decisions, but girl, don't let them do us like this. Don't let that girl do our people like that. Because first of all, my head hurt just thinking about it. Okay, this girl got me crashed out in here. Like, what? I'm blown away that happened to her. Blown away. That this girl would literally do something like that to her and think that that's okay. No, we here to stand up for our people. We're here to stand up for our people. Sorry. We're tired of being taken advantage of. And what you did right there was messed up. And you thought there would be no repercussions for your actions. Try to act like, oh, she said she never even got to speak to you. In your business of day one of your makeup class that you're actually in the building for, okay? You're not a fucking celebrity with 5 security guards, okay? You're a celebrity makeup artist. A regular girl. Nobody's running you down for your safety, girl. So I'm pretty sure your assistant kept you in the loop by texting you, hey, this girl actually showed up. And that's why you was like, oh, it's not this weekend, it's next weekend. We'll gladly offer you a seat, because you were thinking to yourself, oh, she's black. She can't afford to be out here that long. By the time next weekend comes, she's not going to make it to the class. And if she does come, we'll just charge her for the seat. Yeah, we're not having that. You owe her more than that. Poor girl she didn't want no repercussions from the situation. Let me tell you something right now. Right now. It's not fair, and it's not cool, and that's not right. Because if that girl get a lawyer, you owe her more. You owe her more. Everything. For the grievance, the girl was standing outside the building crying. You didn't even bring your ass to the front to say, hey, what's going on? You paid for the class on my website? All right, no problem. Come sit in the class. You're going to take the class. I'll give you the class anyways. I'll figure that out with my third-party vendor. Because according to TikTok, you just took the damn website down a few hours ago. Because you didn't want to claim. You didn't want to take accountability. That's the problem with this world nowadays. That's crazy. That's crazy. And see how sweet this girl is? She didn't want none of this drama. But we do. Oh, we do. Don't nobody want their makeup done by you, girl. So we really don't care. And I really hope Rihanna stops getting her makeup done by you. Because that is the shadiest thing you could do. Okay? Shadiest. All the black girls' makeups you do. And this is how you treat our people? Okay. Okay. See, we have to have a little TV camera over our head for you. Come to the front now. Because that little bum ass, that little bum post you put up with that writing, no. Come to the front. Come to the front now. I don't even want to say your name. Come to the front now.
Priscilla Ona responded to the viral class controversy, so let's go through her points. She says that the young lady, her name is Jordan, was already refunded. But what actually happened, according to her sister, is that they filed a chargeback with their credit union. So that's not a refund. It's a temporary credit where the bank investigates. So if Priscilla's team disputes it, the money can be pulled back. She also states that Jordan accused her of a scam. I watched her full video and she never used that word. She explained her situation and her disappointment. That's not defamation. Priscilla also admits that the booking was through an old website, but that site was still live, still tied to her name, and still advertising her classes. Customers can't be expected to know which site is real. That responsibility sits with the brand. She says she even offered Jordan a seat, but then, because Jordan posted her story publicly, she revoked it. That's not protecting other students. That's retaliation. And instead of focusing on customer resolution, she's talking about defamation lawsuits. Let's be real. What Jordan needed was just clarity, empathy, and her costs covered. That's it. At minimum, her $1,000 and her travel expenses. So the bottom line, Jordan invested in education, travel, and housing. She didn't get the class she paid for. Now she's being framed as the problem. That is not how you treat paying customers. And it's definitely not how you protect your brand's reputation.
Priscilla comes out and she says this in regards to that website and that deposit.
Good morning. I want to address the elephant in the room. I know that you saw in my past stories that there is a video circling around TikTok, and I have been getting tons of messages, tons of comments of people slandering me, misinformation, and just saying that I am trying to steal someone's money. I would never do that. I have always promoted my classes only here on Instagram. The direct link to sign up for my 2025 class has always been here on Instagram in my bio. There is a previous website and it states 2024. It is currently open and we are currently trying to take it down. And someone made a mistake and signed up for that 2024 class.
And that's when you should have stopped while you were ahead. Because if you only promote on your Instagram page, then how did that consumer get access to a 2024 schedule? That means that you and your team left your 2024 schedule in your bio. And when you caught that mistake, you proceeded to update it with your current schedule. Because nowhere in her statements did she ever say that she was led to a separate website on a separate Instagram page. She said it was directly from you. So to turn around and say, oh, they're slandering me, they're saying I'm scamming. Sounds like a scam to me, allegedly, apparently. Now, Juicy J does reply back to Priscilla, and yeah, the math ain't mathin'.
Priscilla, oh no, give that black woman her money back, because we both know that that old website that no longer belongs to you was still in your bio up until a couple hours ago. If you no longer have access to it and that money doesn't go to you, why is it still in your bio as of a couple hours ago? You just changed it to the new website. The audacity of you, because not only is she out of $1,000 for the deposit for your overpriced makeup class, she had to buy a ticket from New Jersey to Los Angeles. She had to get an Airbnb, and then she had to extend that Airbnb when you wanted to act like you were still going to accommodate her. You need to reimburse her for that plane ticket. You need to reimburse her for that Airbnb, and you need to reimburse her that $1,000 that she paid for your class. Because we both know that you are the one that had that website in your bio on your account with your blue check mark. But you want to put the responsibility on her like she's just supposed to know that that's not an active website anymore. You know good and well you got that money. And then you're going to get on your platform talking about you made $1,000 donation in her honor. Did you plant a tree too? Are you good?
Okay, here's an update for y'all. More like a clarification because there's no new information. I was very transparent about the fact that yes, we booked from the wrong website. Whether or not that website should have been, their responsibility is up for debate, I guess. But the legality of it all is one thing. It's just like the morality of it all for me. If somebody spent the money to come to your class all the way from out of state, you should do your best to accommodate them. And, I was just told to contact my bank. And as far as them offering to write a letter to my bank, they didn't offer to write a letter to my bank until I went to talk to them in person. And they proceeded to kick me out. So they didn't really make an effort to get the information so they can write a letter to my bank. And yeah, like there's no misinformation being spread as far as what's coming out of me and my sister's mouth. Like, I never said she scammed me, y'all. Like, at the most, she's just being inconsiderate, honestly. I don't think that she pocketed the money or she's like in on a scam. I'm gonna just take her word for it that, that money did not go to her and she has nothing to do with that. But because that is part of her business and her likeness, I still believe that she should have helped me out. And, if you're offering me $1,000, that means you could have just waived the deposit to begin with. So the fact that she is now offering me some money after the backlash, and when we've been going through this issue for weeks, is crazy because she had ample time to resolve this situation. And the reason I extended my trip in the first place is because in the emails with my sister, they said that we'd be happy to offer you a seat in the class. Despite the booking through the different website, we'd be happy to offer you a seat. And then they later clarified that I still have to book through her website to claim that seat. So it's like, you're not really offering me a seat because you would give that seat to anybody that would pay. So I don't understand why they even said that. But yeah, the offering of the money, I'm still debating whether I'm gonna take it or not. It's giving backhanded. It's giving here, damn. Like, cause girl, you could have been did that. Okay, so Priscilla actually just like texted me like 5 minutes ago. She said she wants to get on a call, but prior to her just texting me, I've never heard from her personally. She's been in communication with my sister, or her team has been in communication with my sister. I haven't received a personal apology, and as you guys can tell, she's not taking any responsibility in this based on her responses on Instagram. But I'm not looking for charity. It is what it is. Hopefully I could just take this opportunity and turn it into something good, because I was already a talented makeup artist. This was just like a tool in my toolbox to learn from somebody that's already involved in the industry. I definitely don't want to burn any bridges. I don't want you guys to bash her or anything like that. I just wanted to know y'all's take on the situation, because there's two sides to it. But I personally would have just handled it a little bit differently.
Now, here's the situation. She paid a $1,000 deposit for your overpriced makeup class. On top of that, she flew all the way from New Jersey to Los Angeles, booked an Airbnb, and even had to extend that Airbnb when you acted like you were still going to accommodate her. That's not just a deposit, that's flights, housing, and her time. You need to reimburse all of it. Give that Black woman her money back. Because let's be real, you had that old website link in your bio up until just a couple hours ago. If you didn't have access to it anymore, why was it still there? You only swapped it out for the new site after people started asking questions. What's wild is you're trying to shift the blame onto her. Like, she should have magically known your old site wasn't active anymore. No, you had that site in your verified bio with your blue check mark attached to your name. That's on you. And then, instead of just refunding her, you go online talking about how you made a $1,000 donation in her honor. Be serious. Just give her back her money.
Hey, Priscilla, get that baby back her money. Okay? Get that baby back her money. The money that she paid for this class, regardless of the fact of you sitting here saying it was an old website, whatever the case is, she came there to be there for your class. The fact that you decided to donate it to her instead of giving her the class that she so rightfully paid for, because she went through your avenues to get said class, and you're gonna donate it? Miss Mamas, don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't. Ooh, Jesus. Don't be that person. Not in this economy. I know that baby paid a whole lot of money to get to LA and get to this class, and her sister purchased the ticket, whatever the case is. It's clear that she had helped to make sure that she was able to attend your class, your seminar, your situation. She wanted your teaching and your tutelage. And what do? You turn your comments off and you ignore us. You ignore her. And instead of giving her the class that she so rightfully paid for via the avenue that you provided, you want to donate the money? Priscilla, this ain't what you want. You are a fixture in our community. You have done incredible work. Get that baby back her money. Get that baby back her money. Matter of fact, give her the class that she so rightfully paid for. And if you're going to give her back her money, give her extra so that she can make it back home. And because she took care of her hotel, her stay, her flight, whatever the case, however much money she took to get there, donate that back too. I have never been so appalled at something in my life. In this economy, you want me to waste that money? Priscilla, I don't know. We watching you, Bookie. Get that baby back her money. And sweetheart, I hope this situation works out for you.
All right, my loves, listen, let's talk about the cost of a bad customer service. Oh my God, I'm so sick of these hoes out here on this internet. Always, it really just, I hate that. Okay, anyway, let me get back on track. All right, Rych Babes, let me just be clear. Customer service is everything. Influencers, entrepreneurs, business owners, your audience is your fucking business. Without trust, without integrity, you have no brand. It blows my mind how many people are quick to collect the money but slow to deliver the product, the service, or the accommodation. The customer isn't always right. We know that. Listen, we get it. Some crazy customers out here, but the customer should never feel scammed. That's a difference. You listen, you know what I'm trying to say. And it's not just classes like this. We have seen it all the time with product pre-orders. Some influencers will open pre-orders, take people money, and then weeks go by with no communication. The excuse is, oh, I'm just testing the market, or it just takes time. But here's the thing. Your customers are not your testers. They're paying customers. It's not a free trial. It's not monopoly money. It's their hard-earned money. okay? Their hard-earned cash, girl. Like, oh. And this is a lesson for all of us. Like, this isn't just about no gossip. This is a case study, girl. Because whether you're buying or you're selling, the lesson is the same. As a buyer, protect yourself. Like, always use permanent methods that give you like a recourse, right? Always check reviews and never be afraid to demand what you paid for. Like, document everything. If something doesn't feel right, please trust your gut. And as a business owner such as myself, protect your brand, girl. Systems need to be clean. Websites need to be updated. If something goes wrong, you need to over deliver in your service, not under deliver. Like refunds, accommodations, like communications, those things matter. Because in the digital age, like one viral story like this can wipe out years of credibility. You can have the prettiest branding, the best logo, and the hottest celebrity collaboration. But if your customer service is fucking trash, none of that matters at all. And like the pattern that we keep seeing, let's just be real. Like, this isn't the first time we have seen something like this. Like, we've all seen influencers who run launches and never deliver. We've all seen businesses who collect money and disappear, then pop back up with a new product like nothing happen. And yes, I get it. Sometimes customers, like I said before, they do be scamming. They do be lying. I get it. Like, you got those weird ass people out there. I understand. People will buy something, use it, and try to return it. Like, excuse me? People will, dispute charges because they regret spending money. That's also real too. But here's the difference. If you actually want to have a sustainable business, you can't run it like that. You cannot treat your loyal customers like they are disposable. Like, every excuse you make, oh, shipping delays, oh, wrong website, oh, you must have ordered incorrectly. What? Bitch, it sounds like you need to get slapped at this point, because you don't make sense as a business owner. You don't make sense as bringing forth like proper customer service. Like, do we not understand how to master communications? Like, sometimes as a business owner, you have to even be over communicative. Like, you cannot be lazy with it. And then on top of that, you can't sit up here and blame the customer for using the wrong website that you currently still have up on your link in bio. Okay. I guess this has been bottled up for so long. I think this was just the last straw for me, girl. Like, listen. Like I said, all of those add up, and eventually people stop giving you grace. They stop buying from you, and once your reputation is gone, you don't get it back. So that's why I'm saying, like, listen, you having an audience and everything, I get it. You on your little high horse, but please believe your audience is what make you or break you. Not saying that you got to be afraid of your audience or nothing, but show them as much respect as they show you.
If a stylist has on their website, on their booking site, that they don't want you to DM them or text them at all, then you shouldn't book with them. I myself, as a hairstylist, would not book with a hairstylist that does not want me to communicate with them. I just watched a video of a woman in a wheelchair say she booked with a stylist in Atlanta. She put the deposit down first after seeing that she didn't want people to text or DM her, after the stylist didn't want anybody to text or DM her. And then she proceeded to text and DM the stylist about the fact that she was in a wheelchair and whether her space would be accommodating. Now, the reason why I see an issue with this, because number one, it is uninviting for somebody to say that they don't want to be communicated with. So I don't care how well anybody does hair, you should not be booking with them if they don't want to be communicated with them, regardless of the reason why. Whether it's because you need accommodations, whether it's because you have a question about the style. If somebody is not willing to communicate with you ahead of your appointment, then that is an indication that you need to not make an appointment with them. Furthermore, you shouldn't put money down on an appointment before discussing things with the stylist unless you have already booked with that stylist previously. A lot of the times, customers like to complain about what the stylists are doing. And although the stylists are definitely messed up for the way that they operate their business, a lot of the time, the clients and the customers can avoid these interactions if they pay attention to the red flags before they actually book.
Okay, y'all, it's time to address the bad business owners. I've touched on the bad customers. Let's talk about the bad business owners with this horrible customer service that y'all been giving. I have received horrible customer service in like the past couple of weeks from multiple businesses. Doesn't even have to be Black owned. We need to work on that. As a business owner, I pride myself on customer service because without customers, I don't have a business. I don't have money and my business does not thrive. The support is everything to me and it should be to you. So before you start your own business or jump into this entrepreneur game, I need you to ask yourself, do I have what it takes to give good customer service? If you need to really think about it, or if the answer is no, then you need to reevaluate some things because without your customers, there is no business. And remember that one bad review is going to travel faster than one good experience. So try to stay on your P's and Q's because your customers, they're everything. That's how you thrive. We really need to work on that, y'all. We're going to do this together.
Jada on here bragging about having 15,000 orders with over 12,000 those people in her comments complaining about their orders still haven't come. It's crazy business. Yeah, she did tell y'all pre-orders in 6 to 8 weeks, but I don't know. Let me tell y'all from somebody that actually used to do pre-ordering with hair, and I actually made good money, but the issue happened when my customers started to wait too long for their items and I had no control. All I was able to do was get on there and talk a good talk like my good sis Jada. And guess what? It worked for so long, but when people started to get those reviews, yeah, that's where the problem lies. And I know she basically saying people be spending all this money on big campaigns and all of that. I'm going to tell you like this. Pre-ordering works to a certain extent. That cannot be how you do every drop. Pre-ordering is basically going to be for a business, I feel like, in their beginning stages of business. Jada has made too much money not to have stock on the items that she's selling. Another issue is being a business owner, understanding right now what's going on with tariffs, going on with shipping. Pre-orders don't make sense to your business. If people don't understand that your brand is judged based off the customers. It's a thing called brand judgment when building a business. And it's also a thing called brand reputation, which hers has a bad reputation because of the people. And what happens is when you build businesses and you don't really pay attention to brand judgment and brand reputation, then what happens is you forget that the customers are the ones that's going to basically either be the reason that somebody's going to buy from you again or not. Based off Jada comment section, it's given very much. People are not going to have the best reviews. Main thing they're going to be complaining about is shipping. And for all of y'all in the comments saying, well, y'all, they shouldn't do that before they order. Most people don't even read. I just feel like as a business owner, at the level of Jada, at this point, she should have just known better not to do pre-order. I don't know. Tell me what y'all think in the comment section, but yeah.
And listen, as a business owner myself, I take this so personally because I've had people ask me all the time, Robyn, when are you going to do a pop-up? Robyn, when are you going to do a meet and greet? And my answer is always going to be the same. I will, but I'm going to plan it. I'm going to organize it because what I'm not about to do is have my Rych Babes out here looking stupid. I'm not about to have my Rych Babes out here flying out, paying money, taking time off work just to get disappointed. So if it's going to take some time, it's going to take some time for a legitimate reason. Listen, if you ever pay for an event that I'm hosting, I'm going to make sure you have a good time. It's going to be worth it. You're not going to just walk away like dragging me on the fucking internet about how you had the worst experience ever. Why? Because I actually care about my community and I also care about your investment and I care about my name, Robyn Milan. I actually care about that. I care about what I'm building. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. As a mom of 5, I be tired as shit. But I be out here working and I be trying my best. And if you think that by me trying to be on my high horse, that I forget where I came from, that I forget that these are the people that actually got me to 50,000, 100,000, making me to a millionaire, whatever the case may be. No. Because even myself, I am also a customer and I also want to be treated fairly. I want to go to a fancy restaurant and get treated the same way as anyone else. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, it's just human decency. And I feel like I should take Child, okay, and listen, and that's the piece that I think a lot of influencers miss. They get so caught up in, like, chasing the quick bag that they forget that the bag only stays full if people keep coming back. You can scam once, but you can't scam forever. Like, eventually word spreads, and you know what they say about marketing. Word of mouth is the best form of marketing, okay? So, the lesson here, Rych Babes, don't just chase the bag. Protect the bag. Protect it as a customer. Protect it as a business owner. And protect it as a woman building her empire. Because every time we see stories like Juicy J, it reminds us money is energy, girl. People are trading hours of their life for the dollars they spend with you. If you don't respect that, you don't deserve to be in business. And let me just say this too. I know y'all been waiting on the perfume. I'd be damned if I had allowed y'all to pay for that perfume 2 months ago and still be waiting, knowing damn well I'm still trying to get more inventory. You know, like I make it by hand. So I'm like, listen, it's out of stock until I can bring it back fully. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, fuck no. Like, keep your money in your pocket until I have it and I'm secure enough to where I am able to fulfill all of these orders. Like, girl, these people out here is crazy. But because we are talking about the perfume, I do just want to quickly note that the launch will be in October, okay? We're going to talk about early, mid-October. So get ready. Get ready. That's why you haven't seen it on the website. I just took it off because it's sold out, but it will be back by mid-October. You'll hear more from it in the emails. Make sure that you're on our email list, okay? And listen, to my Rych Babes who are building, like, let this be your reminder. Your reputation is your wealth. Like, the way that you treat your customers, the way that you communicate, the way that you handle problems, that's what determines if your business will last. Not your products. Not because you know how to do a beat face. Not because you got a BBL. Not because you got clout. Not because you got social media followers. I'm going to tell you something about some psychology. People may forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Okay? Clock that one. So this is why I built my community and my brand the way that I do. Because I want to show you what business is done the Rych way. Like how it actually supposed to look. Integrity, consistency, sustainability, not shortcuts and not scams. And if you are ready to build something the right way, I've got some resources for you, girl. And listen, if I need to drop a customer service ebook, let me know, because I feel like some of these bitches need to know. Like, that's not how you treat your customers. Okay, but anyway. I have my $1 martini ebook, Learn How to Sell Without Being Salesy. I have my digital happy hour ebook. Okay, it's a blueprint for creating and selling digital products. And also, at the end of the day, Rych Babes, money is power, but integrity is what keeps it flowing. Build your empire with both. Okay, and you'll never have to worry about the bottom falling out. All right, so I'll see you at the top because the bottom is too crowded. Until next time, Rych Babes, stay rich. Love you.